Yo, what's up, man? What's going on? New Breed 313 Sports, 313 The New Breed, Real Talk. Uh Back at it again, man. Yeah, man. Unfortunately, we are not going to the playoffs this year. Um Man, the Bears and the Packers got the best of us this year now. I mean, we kind of knew it was gonna happen, but this was the year. Um, a lot of things that happened, man. Play calling, injuries, but everybody got injuries, so we can't particularly blame that. But we have had a lot of injuries over the past two seasons. Um, just Offensive line was just horrible, man. Offensive line was just straight up horrible. No kind of blocking. Jared Goff really didn't have that much time. Um, the one scramble I did like with Goff was when he made that pass to St. Brown. I was like, man, we need more of that. At times, Goff does want to give up on plays because he just like, hey, F it, man. I ain't even trying to run. I ain't trying to do that. Um, and that happens. Um, the defense played well enough for it to be a close game. Offense just couldn't get clicking. Um, I felt like this game and the Steeler game should have won. It's been some games I felt like they should have won. Even the first Minnesota game, I feel like they should have won that. But hey, man, this is what happens, man. No trust in the offensive coordinator, his plays. That's why Dan Campbell had to do what he had to do. But them damn screen plays, I'm. It's like if it's not working, you got to try something new, man. You have to. You got to try something new. Um, and then this fan base is utterly retarded. This Lion fan base, these emotional Lion fan base, let me put that out there, is insane. The fact that every time this team lose, you blame it on Golf, like he plays offense and defense. Like y'all expecting, y'all think he Deion Sanders or Travis Hunter or somebody, but and I'm not saying he doesn't have any type of blame for this loss. He does. Golf does have a blame for this loss. So, maybe one interception or something like that. But the fumbles, the missed catches, of course, and just no running game at all. And I've been saying this the whole time. If you give the ball to David Montgomery, good things are going to happen for this offense. They go away from Montgomery. And listen, nothing against Gibbs. I like Gibbs. But it's just certain things that Gibbs is just not going to do. You know what I'm saying? You could try to power him, but he's not. He doesn't get the same kind of power back as Dave Montgomery does. We need that power running because Gibbs is going to get wore out there, and we don't want that. We don't want him wore out. Yes, it's good he got that record for touchdowns in his first 3 years. That's great, but we need more running. We need more in the run game. This is a team. We lost against a no-name quarterback. How many times have we lost to a no-name quarterback over the years? That seemed to be our history. But this is the type of game. It's just no excuse, man. It's almost like this team already had the mentality if they was already out of the playoffs anyway. So I don't know. I don't understand it, man. It's just I'm not gonna totally blame this on the coaching. I feel like they should have prepared better for this game. Um, Obviously, them Panay Sue pep talks don't work because this team did this. They did it again, And the secondary, man, it's like you see why Terrion Arnold is missed in this secondary. You know, Meek Robinson gets beat damn near almost every time. He can't stay up. DJ Reed gets beat, but not as much as Meek Robinson. Rock, you see it, he did all he can do. You know what I'm saying? He did all he could do. But man, they got some pressure on, a little bit of pressure. Muhammad, Hutchinson they did what they could. You know what I'm saying? Jack Campbell had a nice game. Anzalone had a nice game. Especially on an offense like this because with their record, they still, Minnesota still got a good offense. They still got Addison and Jefferson and Aaron Jones. So, they didn't play, bad, like really bad. They kept them in the game. But after a while, it's only so much you can do, man. But, there's, like we say, it's always next year. It's always next year. That seemed to be the theme since 57. So, man, it was just, I don't know, man. It hurts. This is the type of game that really, 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 really hurts. And, this team deserves, with all the stuff that they've been through, they need time to rest. We just got to look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? So as we look at the stats, the team stats, hold on. We'll be looking at the team stats here. Okay, team stats. So as we see the team stats, now I don't know if this is a misprint or whatever, but it says that Minnesota passing is 3 yards. And rushing is 158. So that can't be right. So Minnesota, Max Brosberg, 9 out of 16 for 51 yards. And got sacked 7 times, and they still won. Rushing, they killed us in a run game. The Addison run for a touchdown, Aaron Jones. But the receiving, Justin Jefferson only had 4 for 30, Aaron Jones 3 for 10. Addison, they did a good job on Addison and Jalen Naylor. They didn't have a catch at all. So I've noticed, even in the last matchup, they did a real good job on Jordan Addison. It's just the tight ends and everything. So for them to only pass the ball 51 yards and they still lost, man, that's heartbreaking. And then with Goff, he only had 197 yards passing. Look at this, Gibbs 41, David Montgomery. You only give David Montgomery 10 carries. You only give Jahmyr Gibbs 17 carries. That's you can't do that, man. You can't. You got to trust the run game. You got you got the best combo in the NFL, and you don't run them that much. They only get 2.4, 2.5 yards a carry. Tesla, I thought played all right. Amon St. Brown, he gonna do his thing, but they ain't get everybody else involved with it, man. So it's disappointing, man. This season has just been disappointing. And like I said, it happens. It happens. So we got to just get back to the drawing board. But, hey, man, you got to do what you got to do. But, last game of the season against the Bears, we'll see what we can do with that, man. To be honest, I don't think we should play Goff. There's no point. We already eliminated. So, let's just get whoever else else out there. Honestly, I don't even think most of the starters should play. It's no point. Just get other guys some playing time. That's how I feel. It's like there's no point in getting these starters hurt or anything like that. It makes no point. What's the point? And this is disappointing, man. You're on national TV, you're on Christmas Day, and you play like this. It's no excuse. And then for all these fans that's blaming Jared Goff, you're fucking delusional. You are delusional. And it's just every time this happens, they blame Jared Goff for everything. Why? He's trash. He's this. He's that. You know, he passed over 4,000 yards. I don't know anybody lazy that's gonna pass over 4,000 yards. I mean, y'all tell me. I don't know, but it's crazy to me. But this is the delusion of these Lion fans, these fake Lion fans. But we're gonna see how true these fans are going to be next season and in training camp and all this stuff. So we're going to see. But disappointing season, man. Throughout all the injuries, they did what they could. They didn't make the playoffs. Just got to do what we got to do next year and just get healthy and, you know, have trust in an offensive coordinator. You know, Kelvin Shepard, you know, have another year on his belt as a first year, you know, DC. You know what I'm saying? But there's always going to be growing pains. We're going to look back at this season like this was a learning season. Next year could be different, but the division is going to be better next year. It's going to be everybody in the division going to be better. So they got to come with it, man. They really, really got to come with it next year. But I'm always have faith in this team, man, no matter what happens during the good seasons, the bad seasons. I'm always have, you know, trust in this team. I'm a Detroit fan, and I'm going to stay that way. That's just how it is. I'm always be that. So y'all got to just, if you ain't a real fan, go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through the ups and the downs. You can't have a winning season every year. If you got smoke for the Lions, you got to have smoke for the Kansas City Chiefs too. And they also lost as well. And they got more losses than we do. And they have injury issues as well. But nobody talks about that. I've never seen a team or a fan base that blames their quarterback for every loss as the Lions do with Jared Goff. I don't know any team. You know, maybe Caleb Williams, maybe other quarterbacks, but not as much as Jared Goff. Jared Goff gets blamed for every loss. Every loss by these delusional, emotional fans. And it's sick. This offensive line played horrible. They couldn't block. Goff was running for his life. But the defensive line of the Lions, they got 7 sacks on Brosmer and only got 51 yards passing. So they did as much as they could do. But the turnovers, man, killed us. The interceptions, the fumbles, killed us. And that's what happens. And you can't do that on the road with a raucous crowd as Minnesota is at U.S. Bank Stadium. They got a wonderful stadium, by the way. It looks nice. Even on the outside, that boy looked real nice. Hope to go over there someday. Hopefully. May try that next season. I don't know. But never been to Minnesota before, but it'll be nice. So hopefully. But yeah, man, just a tough season. They didn't run the ball much. I've been saying this the whole time, man. Y'all got to keep running the ball with David Montgomery. Keep running the ball with I even said this on Facebook. I said, run the ball with David Montgomery. Keep running it. Have more faith in him. But sometimes with the run block, it collapses so quickly, more than the pass. It collapses, especially with Dave Montgomery. Now, more so with him than Jahmyr Gibbs. The line collapsed. He literally got a fight for extra yards. He literally got a fight with the blocker because during the ends, if you notice too in the game, it's a lot of times where the end lineman and the end lineman here, they kept that open and they tackled the running back. If y'all noticed that, they just kept from that end part. And you like, God damn, get somebody that can block. Well, when Sue was hurt, I was like, oh no. Then when he came back, I said, thank God. But this team got a lot to look forward to in next year. I don't know if we still gonna try to get back Ragnow. The injuries, they'll be healthy next season. But I'll speak about more during the after the season. I'll do my end of the season recap and everything next week. Probably after the Bears game. So y'all stay tuned with that, man. But yeah, man, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas yesterday. Hopefully y'all had a good Merry Christmas. I did. It's kind of hard to see, Christmas without no snow, but I ain't gonna complain too much on that. I mean, it is what it is. Can't control the weather, but it was fun. And just want to say happy holidays to everybody, man. Thank y'all for the support, the feedback, the criticism. We ain't always gonna agree. We're gonna agree to disagree with a lot of things, but it's all love, man. So definitely, man, like and subscribe to the channel, The New Breed 313 Sports, 313 The New Breed Real Talk. Thanks everybody, man. Have happy holidays. Shout out to my man Eric Williamson for the nice sweatshirt, man. Detroit native brand, e-signatures brand. They have a they got something down at 12 Oaks. They got a display down there, so you'll see things like this and the hats and stuff like that. So y'all check him out, man. They got some good brands and stuff. So I definitely support, brother. And I support a lot of black brands. So you'll see a lot of, you'll see me with different brands and support people and stuff like that. So if you have a brand that you want to, get put on or promote or anything like that, you could do that. Not going to charge you. So want to see everybody succeed, man. But yeah, man, it's your boy Steve, a.k.a. The New Breed 313 Sports, 313 The New Breed Real Talk. Recap of the Lions, Vikings, Christmas Day matchup. Oh yeah. Let me say this too. It's funny. I was watching afterwards, man. They was talking to Montateo and all that. I'm like, man, I'm not trusting nobody that had a fake girlfriend and bragged about having a fake girlfriend. I don't care about what he got to say about anything. I don't care. And then you got to injure Seth Rollins on there. I'm like, dude, how you gonna have a Bears fan? How you gonna have a Bears fan on a Lions and Vikings game? Like, come on, man. Supposedly he's injured too, by the way. Just saying. But I thought that was funny. I'm like, man, I ain't trusting that man Tateo say this line fool. So I just had to bring that out, man. Like I said, like and subscribe to the channel, The New Breed 313 Sports, 313 The New Breed Real Talk. I'm thinking about, starting a panel on the Real Talk channel with brothers speaking on just real topics and stuff like that. So y'all stay tuned. I'm working on that next year. So y'all stay tuned for that. Got a lot of stuff planned next year, man. So y'all stay tuned. Throw y'all support, man. Really appreciate it, man. So appreciate y'all, man. And I'll holler at y'all. Peace out.